All right, sure you expect movies like Chronicles of Riddick and Batman Begins to get the video game treatment, but it's a little surprising to see an Academy Award-winning drama turned into polygons. And yet, Joel Wade from EA Games and a couple of work associates are here to give us a look at The Godfather. Joel, welcome to the show.
Hey, thanks for having me on.
It's one thing to bring a game like this on that's behind closed doors. It's another thing to put it in the hands of Adam Sessler.
I'm a little nervous myself. I got to admit.
You should be. Adam, are you ready to?
I'm ready to go. So let's get
attempt this here. All right. So Adam's going to demo it first. Joel, tell me about The Godfather. This is an interactive kind of choose-your-own-adventure DVD game.
I'm supposed to meet him.
Well, actually, what we didn't want to do.
I was just waiting for you to say you're completely wrong.
Yeah.
No. This is open-ended. This is GTA, but cool.
Well, much cooler, much cooler.
Good.
We didn't want to do just a simple linear game where you're going from linear mission to linear mission telling the story of the movie. We want to put you in the world of The Godfather, 1945 New York.
Very nice. Now, what are we watching right now? What are viewers seeing on their screen?
So, your character is actually a low-level Corleone who, over the course from 1945 to 1955, actually rises up through the ranks of the Corleone family.
Very nice.
So we're not telling the story of the movie, but your story intersects with the story of the book and the movie at various points. So here, for instance, we're going to see you happen to be going to this barbershop to visit your friend Monk, but it turns out, actually, that this is where the Don Vito, gets shot.
Ah, very nice. So we're living out our own life, and we're seeing bits and pieces from the movie that we know and love, but we're not actually living that movie.
That's right.
Very
when
nice.
the Don gives an order, when he says there needs something to be taken care of, you're that guy.
Oh, nice. So we'll be busting kneecaps and helping old ladies across the street then?
One of the two.
One of the two, right?
Yeah.
Now, what kind of action can we expect from Godfather? What are the missions like in this game?
Right. We have a core set of story missions, but there's also an amazing number of things in the world you can do. You can drive every car in the game. We're going to have all 5 major areas of New York City, including New Jersey. You'll be able to extort merchants on the street, in fact, take over territory in this giant risk game of taking over New York City. You'll be able to hijack trucks. You'll be able to go on hits, assassinations, favors.
Very nice.
Name it.
Very nice. Oh, there's the cinema going now. Wow. Oh, that's a little blood there. So we're going for the mature rating here, the T for teen?
We're rating pending this point, but we were expecting a mature rating. What we wanted to do is actually really respect the violence level in the film, right? Yeah. This is the mafia. We didn't want to exaggerate the violence.
It's not all kittens and
but this
unicorns.
isn't flowers and kittens, right? This is the mafia here.
Very nice.
So we didn't want to tone down the violence too much either.
Now, what's interesting here is, and EA is doing this with a couple titles, I believe, but they're shipping on Xbox 360, which is a next-gen platform, as well as current Xbox and PlayStation 2. What's it like delivering that kind of a game? Do you have to shoot for the lowest common denominator, or are you taking advantage of 360 features?
Yeah, no, absolutely not. We have a custom set of engineers in our arts that are working just to get our Xbox 360 assets and push the absolute most out of that power.
Oh, good. So you're not hoping for an extra window of time to kind of put in some normal mapping. You're actually...
Absolutely not. We're just going to bring in our talented team, and we're going to get going.
All right, well, we're past the cinemas. Oh, and Adam Sessler is, wow, really pushing the ESRB on this one.
That was burning.
How's it controlling, Sess?
This is really neat. I have to say, it already feels, I think the GTA comparison isn't even fair.
Oh, I didn't make it. You told me to say it.
Game.
Now, what kind of fighting mechanics are there? Because I saw Adam, he was manhandling the guy. He wasn't just mashing buttons.
Right. What we really wanted to do is give people an analog feel to the game. So instead of just button mashing, we're going to allow you to actually throw punches with the analog stick. When you pull back the stick, it's just like you're pulling back your arm. And sometimes you don't even need to punch someone. You just apply enough pressure.
And they'll freak out under the questioning.
It's all about getting what you want. We want you to apply enough violence to get what you need, but not any more than you have to.
Right. Now, what's the symbol above the heads here that we're seeing in the game?
Sorry?
The symbol above the enemy's head there? What is
Up on
that?
the D-pad.
Up on the D-pad, there we go.
I don't know if you can see it above the character's head.
Right, so that's the puppeteer logo from The Godfather, and what that shows is that's someone very interesting to talk to. That's someone who can give you information from the game.
Now, actually, Adam would rather just shoot him in the face or shoot the innocent person he's holding. Either way.
Well, you know, that's Adam's choice.
That's Adam's choice.
If you want to be a smart player, if you want to be the smart player, it's actually about getting what you want, right? A dead man can't give you information, and a dead man can't give you profits from his business.
But he can make an excellent party favor.
Yes, he can.
I go to some twisted parties.
I guess.
So now tell me, you worked with some of the actors. You got some actual talent in this game. Tell me about that.
Absolutely. We were lucky enough to get 20 of the actors from the films to give us their voice and likenesses, including, unfortunately, the very last performance of Marlon Brando before he died.
Wow, that's phenomenal.
James Caan and Robert Duvall. We've got them all.
Now, I heard a report that Francis Ford Coppola got his mantees on a little bit of a bunch because I guess he didn't get to do motion capture for the game. Can you touch on that at all?
Well, what we're trying to do is really give Godfather its own interactive space, right? Mr. Coppola took a great story, a book written by Mario Puzo, and gave us a wonderful film.
Absolutely.
What we want to do is take that same story and put it in the interactive space.
Right.
We're not trying to do the game of the movie. We're trying to put you in that world and let you feel what it's like to be a mobster.
Now, I'm going to toss to Adam here because he's actually got his hands on it. Adam, what's going on? I saw you're shooting innocent people. You're trying to throw people through windows.
I missed.
Well, it
I
happens.
accidentally shot the innocent
It
person.
happens often.
Well, this is the other part I thought was really neat in the game is that, yes, it has like the GTA thing where it's a living world, but the fact is you don't have the urge to commit mayhem, even though you can. It's
That's
not
right.
inviting you to do it.
Every action in the game has a consequence. If you're just going around beating up people or killing them in the streets, not only are the police going to come after you, but the other 4 families are going to come after you.
Right.
And if you're too much of a psycho, your own family is going to come after you.
Ah, gotcha.
Right?
So I got to say, it looks amazing on the Xbox. I can't wait to see it on the 360. When are we going to actually get to play The Godfather, though, Joel?
Well, it's going to be out this fall. So we're hoping everyone gets their hands on it, and we think they're going to be blown away.
All right, this fall. Joel, thank you so much for coming on.
Thanks so much for having
Amazing
me.
game. Thanks for showing it off.